Definitely found some rot in this sill plate right here. Look at the hole that the rats was going in. That's crazy. But now I gotta replace this, and the weird thing about it is that this actually, the frame of this wall is sitting on this post right here. So pretty crazy. What I'm gonna have to do is just pretty much cut it out and replace it by each section, because it's kind of hard to even jack up because this is running parallel. So the floor joist is not even running towards this here, it's running this way. So it's really nothing that's connecting right there. So I'm on the inside now. What I'm about to do is pretty much about to jack up this wall like temporarily, so the weight can be off of that 8x8 that's in there. See how wide that piece is? That's actually crazy. The way I'm doing it, I got a 4x6 right here laying across these joists, and then I'm gonna screw a 4x6 to this wall right here with some of these structural screws, and I'm just gonna jack it up. I'm not gonna jack it up too much. I'm just gonna jack it up to where the weight just get off of that 8x8 down there, and then I can just replace this whole piece. I was worried about this wall kind of like sagging down, but you got this wall right here holding up in the corner, and then we got this piece right here that's still holding on, that's solid. So just by this quarter being out, shouldn't do no damage. I'm gonna go ahead and screw this stuff up and then get to jacking it up with my bottle jack, just lifting it up a tad bit. And the reason I'm doing that on top of these joists, because the joists are sitting on the foundation. So it's not actually sitting or connected to this 8x8, because this house was built years and years ago. They use wood that ain't even around no more. So that's crazy how thick this seal is. See, they notched out pieces to slide the joist in there so it can actually sit on there. I'm gonna go ahead and set this up right here. And then worst case, I'm probably gonna go downstairs and jack that up too, just so we can have two different sections jacked up and both of them can be off of there safe. I'm gonna go back with a 6x6, and then I'm gonna put a 4x6 on top of it, or a 2x6, depending on how much space we got. I think I wanna put some mortar in between those stones right there, because it's stone on the outside and then it's like concrete stones on the inside, like concrete blocks or block stone in the inside. I definitely need to jack this up down here. I can tell just from looking, it's actually sagging right here, and this is where that piece was riding out, and right here, like, it wasn't even sitting on the 8x8. What I'm gonna do is put a brace across here, jack this up, and to get off that 8x8 there, and then I can put the new wood in there and set everything back down. Like, look at that hole right there. Rats is disgusting. But yeah, let's get this replaced, go about our business, and move on to the next task.
Things change, I think they all wokish now. Got a couple tricks up my sleeve, hocus pocus now. Gotta stay focused now, watch them close, they poking now. Plans getting closer now.
So I got it jacked up down here. As you can see, poles going up there. Jack these joists up here. Now I already see that they lifted, which is good. So now I'm over there, it's lifted over there too. So now I should be able to just bang that 8x8 out. I'm gonna see if these walls lifted upstairs too, and move that beam out of the way, put the new one in there. Let's get it. All right, so I just went ahead and jacked this up too, and it did lift this wall up a little bit. So now I should be able to just knock my 8x8. Make sure this jack ain't going down. All right, we good.
Keep to yourself and stick with the plan. It'll fall through and work out at the end.
So I finally got it in there. See what I use, a 6x6, and I used a true 2x4 that's on there. So it's a perfect 2 inches, the gap that I needed to close that, and turned out good. So now all I gotta do is just put a whole new joist all the way across for the deck, and I'm gonna throw some structural screws down in between those so they can be sealed there. And then that outside joist is gonna go from here. So it's gonna connect to that beam that's holding up that side of the house and go all the way across. So now I'm about to actually let them jacks down too, so that can sit back down on there, so it can be nice and tight. Now on to building the rest of it. Tomorrow we can actually set our posts on our blocks here. So we get into it. Let me know a different way y'all would have did that. I think this setup was kind of really weird, how this is built, because it's a super old house. I never seen like an 8x8 post sitting on the outside of it. Yeah, it's just weird. So yeah, and that's about it. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hit up ARTTLife.com to make sure y'all copy y'all some shirts if you got your family and business. And that's about it. Deuces.